Dear viewers, this is ERi-TV English news broadcast for this hour. I'm Bersaba Takhla reporting live from the headquarters in Asmara, and these are the top stories for today. Regular meeting of Northern Red Sea Region Assembly in Massawa. Commendable social service provision reported in Northern Red Sea Region. EU agreed to provide $54 billion aid package for Ukraine. And Iran's oil exports reach a 5-year high. On your domestic report, the Northern Red Sea Region Assembly convened its 19th regular meeting on 31st January and February 1st in the port city of Massawa. The Assembly's focus was on reviewing the achievements and challenges of the past year, as well as setting a direction for future development efforts. Mr. Ibrahim Ali Sheikh, in his annual report, highlighted the region's initiatives in 2023, emphasizing the need for increased community involvement in ongoing development programs. He urged Assembly members to inspire their constituents to actively participate in these initiatives, which span across various sectors, including water supply, health, education, agriculture, and environmental conservation. The Assembly also examined the progress and obstacles of the previous year's projects. Notable among these were efforts to ensure access to potable water, the enhancement of health and educational services, agricultural advancements, and soil and water conservation activities. The Assembly also acknowledged the community's significant contributions to the refurbishment of health and educational facilities, support for families of martyrs and unprivileged citizens, and the campaign against detrimental practices. The participants conducted extensive discussion on the report presented and adopted various recommendations, including further mobilizing public engagement in developmental and environmental conservation efforts, promoting sports, improving social service facilities, addressing water scarcity issues, and reinforcing the greening campaign. Speaking at the event, Ms. Asmeret Abraha, governor of the region, underscored the importance of upcoming projects for 2024. Special attention will be given to repairing agricultural infrastructure damaged by erosion and other factors, marking significant step towards sustainable development in the region. At an activity assessment meeting conducted in the port city of Massawa on 29 and 30 January, it was reported that in 2023, commendable progress has been registered in the implementation of development programs, use of social services, especially in potable water supply. According to the reports presented by the heads of departments, subzonal administrators, heads of line ministries and others, over 88,000 water catchment schemes have been renovated as part of the soil and water conservation effort. The reports also indicated that extensive construction of terraces and water diversion schemes have been constructed, and the construction of 4 dams in Afabet and Ginda subzone has been finalized. The reports further noted that the desert locust invasion that has been detected in the month of June and cross-border locust invasion that was observed in October was put into control with integrated effort on the part of the residents and agricultural experts. Regarding education sector, schools in Galalo subzone have been renovated, 5 schools have been constructed in the remote areas of the subzone, and classrooms for hearing-impaired students have been constructed in Nafa and Ginda subzone. The meeting also discussed on the strengths and challenges encountered in the health service provision, including mother and child treatment, vaccination programs, and efforts to control communicable diseases, among others. In regards to social welfare programs, the report indicated that about 13.6 million nafa has been disbursed to families of martyrs, 1.7 million nafa contributed by workers of the National Insurance Corporation of Eritrea and other government employees was distributed to disadvantaged families. Speaking at the occasion, Ms. Asmeret Abraha, governor of the region, said that encouraging progress has been registered in the implementation of the charted out development programs, and especially in soil and water conservation and construction of water reservoir through integrated efforts on the part of the concerned institutions, the public and members of the popular forces. At the event, Ms. Fauzia Hashim, Minister of Justice, gave extensive briefing on the activities implemented by the ministry in 2023 and programs for 2024. On your last local report, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the southern Red Sea region extended FIEMA award to 59 outstanding students, including 20 females that scored higher marks in the 2022-2023 academic year 8th grade national examination. According to Mr. Usman Abdelkader, head of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in the region, the award is being provided every year with the objective of encouraging the outstanding students and to inspire their peers to strive for similar achievements. Indicating that the objective of the award was in recognition of the effort carried out by the students and their parents, Mr. Humed Ali, head of social service in the region, called on the students to concentrate on their education and become competitive. Mr. Humed also commended the union branch for the initiative it has taken to encourage outstanding students and called on parents and the public to strengthen contribution for the sustainability of the program. Dear viewers, we'll be back with your international reports and more. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. Leaders of the 27 European Union countries sealed a deal on Thursday to provide Ukraine with $54 billion in support of its war-ravaged economy, after Hungary dropped weeks of threats to veto the measure. European Council President Charles Michel said the agreement locks in steadfast, long-term, predictable funding for Ukraine and shows the European Union's determination to support their future and to support freedom. The aid package, about 2/3 loan and 1/3 grants, is not intended to help fight off Russia. Apart from supporting the economy and paying for rebuilding, it's also aimed at setting Ukraine up for future European Union membership. The EU has a separate plan for funding arms and ammunition. On today's final report, Iran's exports of crude oil grew by roughly 50% last year to a 5-year high of about 1.29 million barrels per day, with the vast majority going to China, helping to prevent a sharp increase in prices triggered by conflict in the Middle East. Even as the war between Hamas and Israel and attacks by Houthi militants in Yemen on vessels in the Red Sea threatened to disrupt supplies of oil and petroleum products, benchmark oil prices fell on Monday. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude future closed down 1.6% at $76.78 per barrel, while European Brent crude dipped 1.4% to $82.40. While crude prices are 7% higher now than at the end of 2023, they're down nearly 20% from September's highs. You're still watching ERi-TV, dear viewers, and now a very quick recap of the major headlines. Regular meeting of Northern Red Sea Region Assembly in Massawa. Commendable social service provision reported in Northern Red Sea Region. EU agreed to provide $54 billion aid package for Ukraine. And Iran's oil exports reach a 5-year high. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching and have a good one.